Hey my beautiful soul, welcome and welcome back to my channel Goddess Glow Up. Today we're talking about something I get asked a lot, is how to do makeup on hooded eyes. And if you have ever felt frustrated when you open your eyes, your eyeshadow disappears, or you get creasing throughout the day onto your eyeshadow, or just simply makeup makes your eyes look worse than they are, I have been there as well. But honestly, hooded eyes are so stunning. I like to call them dreamy eyes. You can work so many beautiful looks on hooded eyes. They are very dreamy, soft, sultry, but then you need to know how to work with your eye shape. You just need a little tricks and tips to make them shine. So today we are learning how to enhance your hooded eyes with grace, with intention, and with love. This isn't just about makeup. It's about opening the windows to your soul and learning to see your true beauty clearly. So let's get on with the step number one. Before you even touch a single brush, take a moment to connect with yourself. Look into the mirror. My eyes are beautiful just the way they are. Hooded eyes are mysterious, they are deep, they hold so much emotion, love, compassion, they hold so much wisdom and the kind of beauty that draws people in. Just look yourself in the mirror and try this, and I'm telling you, when you prepare yourself with presence, you start to see so much love and so much beauty in yourself, not just internally, on your outer appearance as well. The way God has created you, He has created you perfectly. Enhance what He has given you. Makeup is the tool to enhance your natural beauty. Do not hide it, do not mask it. Prepare with presence. And this brings us to our step number two. We are going to prep the eyelid, and I am using this P. Louise base. This base is honestly amazing. I love it. My eyes are hooded and my eyes are oily, so no amount of makeup or setting it never helped me. It always got really creasy, and when I looked down you could see lines. But since I started using this P. Louise base, it actually not only helped me with less creasing or almost flawless creaseless finish for the day, and it gives you a very smooth surface to work on for your eyeshadow. So eyeshadows, they don't go patchy. And if you have oily eyelids, you're gonna love it, which often is the case with hooded eyes, then this kind of eyeshadow primer is your best friend. Not all the eyeshadow primers are as good, but P. Louise works best. And I'm a little bit stretching my eyelid. So here is the primer. First you actually apply the primer. It looks quite weird, but trust me, this is what we need. And now I'm taking the sponge and making it look seamless. I'm blending it all in. So at the moment I've got my base done. I have my foundation, concealer, corrector, powders and blush and contour, everything done. I generally like to keep my base really soft. And now look, we have even base. I know the crease has totally gone, but this is what the point is. We are going to bring out the blank canvas, then paint on top just to create what you like. How smooth my eyes are looking at the moment. They are ready. Well, not completely ready. They are almost ready for the eyeshadow. One thing I love to do, I set my eye base with Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. This powder is phenomenal. I love it. It just sets everything perfectly without making it look cakey. So I'm gonna take just a tiny bit and pack it onto the lid. So P. Louise base, that's creamy, like a concealer consistency. If I go straight with the eyeshadow, and it's gonna make your work look so patchy. So if I set the eye base with a bit of powder, what it does, it creates a powdery layer on top so that your powder eyeshadow can go on super smooth. Actually, let me just apply my lipstick first. So now onto the third step, which is creating your fake crease. One of the key things makeup for hooded eyes, creating a fake crease. So generally what happens is we've got a lot of loose skin or heavy skin that actually falls on top. So that's why when you close your eyes, you can see a bit of your makeup, but when you open your eyes, you can't see anything. You can use any kind of warmer than your skin shade for your crease, and a bronzer is a very good idea. I love to use bronzers, and here I'm going to use Fenty Beauty Private Island Sunstalker. So it's a warm shade, and I'm going to take a soft fluffy brush. Fluffy brushes are so good for hooded eyes. So I like to go with the bronzer first because it gives me additional transition color, so that if I put the darker color on top, it gives a little bit more softness to the look. It doesn't make it look everything really harsh, because the more harsh the look is, it's going to make your eyes look even more droopier. So I am going above the crease line just to make it a bit warmer. And for this, I am going to use this Morphe Python Code eyeshadow palette. I picked it up the other day from Superdrug and it's so amazing. I tried the tester and it looks really good. So I'm so excited. I actually picked up 2 more palettes. So it was 3 for 2 offer in Superdrug, and one is Outer Spice. I haven't opened it yet. The other one is Cyber Chrome. Haven't opened it yet, and I'm gonna try this one today. Ready? Come on. Love that. Look at this. That's pretty. That's really beautiful. Nice. Let me hide the mirror. Ta-da! Oh wow, this looks so good, doesn't it? But I am not sure. No, I changed my mind. I'm not going to use this palette because it's a little bluey. For this, I need to do a different look with this. So as I said, I'm going to use cool tones just to show this can work with any kind of color. I'm opening up Cyber Chrome. It's again a beautiful palette. Ooh la la, look at this. That looks great. This is what I wanted to use. Yes. Beautiful. So you see, that's the color of my top. Maybe it looks a bit darker on the camera, but this is what I wanted to use today. We have created the base, we have created a bit of fake crease, and now we're going to intensify the crease, and we will be using this color here to intensify it. Again, you can use the same brush that we used, fluffy brush, gently tap on the color, and very important thing, tap. It takes away the excess, and now this is the fake crease. So here is the crease. So we need to lift everything up. And with a clean fluffy brush, now blend it all in. So look, I am blending all this area without going into the brow bone. I am just blending this shade into the skin. So now we are on to step number 4, which is adding the depth with intention. We have created a fake crease. We have intensified the color as well. Now we are taking a deeper shade just to define the outer corner. And for this, I'm taking this darker cool brown shade. I'm taking this fluffy brush, but it's not as dense. So taking tiny bit of color onto just the tip of the brush, and here is my crease, and I'm going to intensify it. So this eye has a lot more lid space, whereas this one is a bit hooded. It's a lot more hooded than this one. Now the crease that we have created, I'm going to soften it with a clean fluffy brush. I am not using a lot of color. I am just using slightly, very simple, very soft hands. And the thing with eyeshadow is you have to keep on building the color until you're satisfied. So just keep on adding the color, keep on buffing it away until you are satisfied. And do not let it go down. We're gonna lift everything up. So do not blend it down, it's going to make your eyes go droopy. Now we've got all this lid space that's still empty. So what we're going to do, we're going to add the lighter color, which brings us to our 5th step, which is brighten the lid. I'm first going to use a lighter shade. You can use a flat brush. I'm going to take a silver foil color, where it is. That's the one. Use this just in the center. I'm just taking it onto my fingertip and very gently just onto the mobile lid. And this is the highlight. Just onto the mobile lid, what we want to bring forward is this area. And now, once again, we are going to clean up our work. With the fluffy brush, just clean up these edges. This will make your work look flawless, soft. Wherever you put darker, it will recede. Wherever you put lighter, it will come forward. Now I am going to take this small fluffy brush, and I'm taking this silvery, pinky, shimmery color. This looks really pretty, so I'm going to take tiny bit on the brush, the excess off, and just go into this corner. I just wanted to add something here. Just basically we are highlighting what we need to bring forward. Next thing, I'm going to highlight my brow bone just super tiny bit. And I'm taking this fine angle brush, and I'm taking this duo highlighter and using this silver, this strobe white shade underneath my brow bone, bringing it really softly and just there. That's it. And now blending this away so that it looks a lot softer. Did you see? Look at the difference. I'm going to line my eyes with House Labs High Power Pigment in the color Black Onyx. I love this one because it lasts all day and you need super duper tiny bit. There we go. Oh, I haven't got a brush. Where's my brush? I'm taking the same angled brush. I'm just cleaning it. So taking a tiny bit, and now this is it. For hooded eyes, you can totally skip eyeliner. But if you want to have defined eyes, please go ahead with the liner. It's going to look so beautiful on you. So this brings us to our sixth step, which is eyeliner magic. And taking the eyeliner, keeping it very minimal, I'm defining my eyes, keeping it so close to the lash line, super duper close. I am not exaggerating anything. I am not defining it too much because we want as much lid space as possible. So again, look straight and define this line. Very simple, very thin, very soft. Whatever you've got left on your brush, just try to bring it forward. It will create a gradient flip cat eye. And same thing, you don't go with extra product. Just take whatever you've got and fill your waterline. And it's all about applying, correcting, working with very thin layers, and this is what's going to give you amazing results. And look at this eye now. This looks a lot more wider, a lot more awake, and it doesn't look that hooded. And this is the heaviest hooded eye. Step number 7, and this is optional, but I believe it makes a big difference. You have to balance the under eye. How we do that? Again, with a pencil brush. Let me show you the pencil brush. I can't find my brushes today. So this is the pencil brush. So with this, I'm going to apply color underneath. Where's my eyeshadow palette? So again, I'm using this darker shade underneath, and I'm going to define it with this cool brown tone. So again, the darker shade. This is going to balance the eyes, and again, darker shade just in the outer corner. You can enhance it as much as you want, or you can just keep it soft. It's totally up to you, but I think this balances it out. And now what I'm going to do, where's my brush? I keep on losing my brushes today. So the next step is lift and curl. Here we go, as usual, my favorite mascara, which is L'Oreal Panorama. I love this mascara, and since I've used it, I haven't gone back to anything else. Here we go, look at this mascara, look how nicely it just made my eyes look. And here we go. And now to balance it out, let's apply mascara on the bottom lashes. So you can leave it as it is, or you can apply eyelashes. Look at the difference, how defined my eyes are looking, and they are not looking as hooded. And especially this one is a lot more hooded than this one. So I'm going to use Duo, what do you call it? Eyelash glue. Sorry, I was a bit. Duo eyelash glue. Oops, just fell on me. I'm just using it on the back of the cardboard. I don't know where my palette is. I don't want to use it on the back of my hand because I know it's gonna make my hands go sticky. I'm using tweezers, and I'm using this ILO London Luxe 3D lashes, and I've got only medium left. I need to actually top up my lashes, so I've got only medium left, and I think that's good for this look. I'm gonna use this again. Take the lashes, tiny bit, I don't know if you can see this, tinty winty touch, and here you go, right on top. Whoa, I find these eyelashes so tricky to work with. I prefer strip lashes, but at the moment I haven't got strip lashes that would go with this look. I've got really heavy strip lashes, especially when you've got hooded eyes. Well, by the way, that's another trick. When you have hooded eyes, do not use thick lashes with a thick band. Use the lashes that are very wispy, soft, and it's got space in between just so that your eyeshadow or your skin can peek through. So all the hard work that you've done, at least it's not hidden behind those heavy lashes. Hope it makes sense. I'm going to add few clusters just onto the outer corner. Now look at this. Do you understand what I mean? So this has given me a lot more space and a nice definition. And this is it. Let me quickly talk about the things that you should not do for hooded eyes. So heavy shimmer into the crease, that's a big no-no for hooded eyes. Can you imagine if I add all this shimmer up to the crease line? It's gonna make everything fall forward and look a lot more hooded and a bit undesirable, if that makes sense. Because light will emphasize the hood. We need to put the color that's a bit darker to recede the area, and wherever we put light, it will come forward. And the mistake number 2 is do not do a thick liner for hooded eyes. If you do the thick liner, your eyeshadow is going to hide. When you open your eyes, you can't see your eyeshadow, you can't see your soft, beautiful work that you've done. The best way is keep your eyeliner so close to your lash line and keep it very thin, and try to avoid any harsh flicks. Try to keep it soft. And mistake number 3 is over blending your eyeshadow downwards. So either you over blend it way high up to your brow bone, or you over blend it but downwards. So we are here to lift everything up because hooded eyes are tiny bit on the droopier side. So we are trying to lift everything up, not droop it down even more. So remember, when you blend in circular motions, keep it lifted and lift up rather than going down. One very important thing, never compare your eyes to anyone else. Your shape is divine. So whatever God has given you, this is beautiful. Enhance your natural features, enhance your own beautiful features, and you will see you're gonna fall in love with your face, with your eyes. So trust me, God has created you beautifully the way He has created you. But whatever you believe in, universe, God, whatever you believe in, you've been created with all the magic. So stop doubting yourself. Your eyes are perfect. I've heard so many times people say you can't put shimmer on hooded eyes, you can't put eyeliner, you can't do this, you can't do that. But trust me, hooded eyes, beautiful, and they look so dreamy and sultry. And you can use any color with the same technique, recede with the darker and enhance with lighter color. And that's it. You can create any kind of look for your beautiful hooded eyes. So see you in the next video, my love.